I think we can all agree this was one of those games. It was very entertaining and very stressful, but had tons of narratives, both positive and negatives. However, the Leafs do prevail, 5-4 in overtime over the Florida Panthers at Scotiabank Arena. And with the W, the Leafs end their mini 2-game losing streak in regulation. And they now improve the record to 27-11-7 on the year. Let's break down this game. There's lots of things to talk about. First period, less than 2 minutes in, Carter Verhaeghe scores. He just kind of walks right to the slot and buries it. Short side cheese on Murray. And I'm like, short side, high glove. That's kind of the story we've heard about from Matt Murray in the past. Not good, but Mitch Marner collides with the ref and just kind of stops playing. Not really sure why. As he leads to that goal, $1.52 in. The Leafs are now 1-0. Great. Not very long after that, though, Zach Aston-Reese has the puck just inside his own blue line, backhands it to the other side of the ice, to their blue line, and Morgan Rielly's taken off on the far side. He gets the puck, gets inside the blue line, takes a hit from Radko Gudas, but as he does, he fires a puck to the back post where Dryden Hunt is making a beeline for the back post. He gets there with the defender that's all over him, and it goes in, and we're like, how did it go in? Well, it goes off the toe of Dryden Hunt, and in the back of the net for his first goal is a Leaf facing one of his former teams in the Florida Panthers. Hunt from Rielly and Aston-Reese at 2:38 of the first period, and they tied the game at 1. Great stuff. Leafs get another power play, and puck bounces over Mitch Marner's stick, and there goes Lundell, and he buries it on the breakaway. Not good. And that goal is at 12:34 of the first period. The Leafs are down 2-1 now. Less than 3 minutes after that, Leafs have another power play, and it's the second unit getting it done. Kelly Arnkruk fires one from the high slot. Oh, maybe just at the top of the circle, really. It's stopped by Bobrovsky. He falls down. Kerfoot gets it, and I'm like, this could go very well or just really bad. Really fast, because Kerfoot, his finishing ability ain't great. But he backhands it, cheese, and I'm like, oh, that was nice. The Leafs tied the game at 2. Kerfoot from Yarncruk and Liljegren at 15:10 of the first period. And we're right there, less than 2 minutes to go. Mahura walks into a slap shot and beats him far side cheese. And I'm like, Murray, your positioning, we've talked about it so much, is like you may not have the greatest side-to-side game and maybe not be all that flexible and all that crazy stuff. But positionally sound. Well, not today. Leafs are down 3-2. After 1 period of play, Mahura obviously his goal at 18:04 of the first period. And the Leafs outshoot them 14-7. So not very good start for Matt Murray, but they put him back out there for the second period, which I'm like, yeah, okay, it's only a 1-goal game, so I kind of see you want to just see if you can get it out of him, right? But less than 2 minutes in, Barkov fires one on the power play, beats him, and I'm like, okay, all right, that's enough, Murr. 4 goals. 8 shots, goal every other shot, and no, thank you. Can't blame him on the breakaway goal, the Lundell shorty. But the other ones, they just beat you. There's no screen. They just beat you. And that goes at 1:41 of the second period, the first shot of the period. So for the first time this year, Sheldon Keefe finally pulls a goaltender, and it's like, enough of this. We've lost 2 in a row in regulation again. We cannot make it 3 straight. He puts in Samsonov, who made some big-time stops in the game, and it went to the Leafs' legs. Albeit they were playing really well to this point. Don't get me wrong. They were down 4-2, but I thought the Leafs they allowed 8 shots. Through the first 22 minutes, they allowed 8 shots in goal. So they weren't doing bad, right? But their goalie wasn't making a stop. So they make that change. And late, and I mean late in the second period, Willie Nylander looks like he's about to come about around the wall, right? From behind the net to the wall to the sideboards, right? It looks like he's going to go there. And he turns around and goes back, and I'm like, Willie, you don't have much time. And he backhands it to the front of the net. Matthews grips it, rips it, far side cheese, and I'm like, oh my. First off, gorgeous shot from Austin Matthews to bury his 22nd goal of the season on the power play, assisted by Nylander and Marner at 19:57. Nylander had the wherewithal to make those spins, knowing exactly how much time was on the clock, to put a beautiful pass on the platter for Austin Matthews, and he buries it. The patience, the composure from Willie Nylander, gorgeous. And the Leafs are within one. It's 4-3. Shots on goal in the second period, 13-8 in favor of the Buds, and we're like, okay, they're doing pretty good here. In the third, can they tie it? Well, it takes a shot from the point to Mitch Marner. It bounces, playing ping pong, and what does it hit last? Nylander's noggin, right off the bucket, and it goes in. Nylander from Marner and Gio at 5:59, and we are tied. Leaf fans, we've talked about it for years. The Leafs in playoffs, they don't get that one bounce, that stinky bounce that's kind of a grimy goal. They just haven't got that, right? They're either getting robbed by guys or the officials seem to be a little, and it's just a disaster usually. I mean, there's no excuses for last year. I can't do anything for that. That goal tonight from Willie, those are the type of goals you're going to need to get come April and May. You get this one today, and we're tied at 4. Shots on goal in the third period, 9-4 in favor of the Leafs. And we go to overtime. And Connor Timmins picks up the puck in his own end and drops it off for Willie Nylander just inside the blue line. Nylander sees it as Carter Verhaeghe on him, and he just blows right by him and beats Bobrovsky far side as he outweights him and slides it past the sprawling Bobrovsky for the overtime winner. Then eats the ice, and I'm like, who cares? Overtime winner, Leafs win it 5-4. Big time goal for Willie. Big time win for the Leafs. A much needed W to get off the little schneid there and to pick up 2 points there. So after it looked very bleak early on in the second period, and Ilya Samsonov went into the game, didn't face a lot of shots, but made all 11 saves that he had. And there were a few quality saves that he did have to make. You made the big stops in the big moments to keep your team in it, and they end up coming back to win. Really nice win, an entertaining win, and 2 points. That's the most important thing, right? Key players in the game, Willie Nylander had 2 goals and an assist in the game. Mitch Marner with 2 assists, really good job for them. And they had 1 shot in overtime, and that's all they needed. 37-19 in shots for the game. Special teams wise, Leafs had 7 power plays. Also, the officials, put their guy in the box, then convene and be like, no, you come out, Liljegren, you go in the box. And we're like, wait, what just happened? Really wild stuff. We were 2 for 7 on our power plays. They were 1 for 3 on theirs. And next up, Leaf fans, because that's where we turn our focus. To a team that the Leafs have just hated playing for quite a while, and we've seen it over the last couple of years. The hatred has been there. The Winnipeg Jets come to town. 7 o'clock puck drop on Thursday between the Leafs and Jets. And Wayne Simmons will be getting into the lineup there. So maybe some antics will be occurring. We shall see. Maybe a Logan Stanley stuff too if he's healthy. I haven't been keeping up with the Jets at all. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so what, guys, that is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed the W this evening because it was very entertaining, obviously come from behind win, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Your Twitter, Instagram links are in the description as well. So follow up, send me a DM, like great stuff. The Discord link is down below as well. So join the Discord so we can have chit-chats about the Leafs, Raptors, or Blue Jays, all right, as a team, as the TO Sports Talk team, all right? And I will talk to you guys, Raptors edition, on Thursday as they're in Minnesota taking on the Timberwolves. 8 p.m. tip-off there. We'll see what happens. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, they're back in action, like we said, on Thursday at 7 o'clock as they host the Winnipeg Jets at Scotiabank Arena. Going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to talk to you guys then. All right, so I really do appreciate you guys as always. So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the game tonight. We'll talk to you guys then.